Yeah, my name's Carl Wilson. I'm from the Open Preservation Foundation as Cal said, ex-Open Planets Foundation as of 3 months ago. And I'm here to present a couple of low-level tools, one for QA of audio migration, another one for QA of JP2K images, developed as part of the Escape project. So, maybe I'll have to do this. Yeah, that's all right. Okay, quick word about the OPF, ourselves, the Open Preservation Foundation. We're a small not-for-profit organisation funded by membership, mostly from large European libraries, national-scale libraries and archives. And yeah, that's the full team. Myself at the bottom, but it's just the three of us. And we do various things, but one of the things we do is we're a partner in one or two partnering research projects, and we tend to specialise in looking after the software results of those research projects beyond the lifetime of the software, trying to make sure that the software is nicely packaged, easy for people to get hold of, and we're really only interested in free open source software. We don't do licensed stuff, generally Linux-based. Yeah, and I'm kind of the technical person who looks after most of that stuff. So yeah, we sit here between software stewardship, which is the role I'll be talking about for these projects, and we also run a blog site, a wiki, etc. So a quick word about the project that these two tools came out of. I don't know how many people have heard of the Escape project. It's one of these large EU-funded research projects. They work quite well. They bring together maybe 20 organisations around Europe of different sizes and scales and expertise. And they usually provide some of the funds, the organisations provide some of the funds themselves. And the Escape project that these tools came out of was actually looking at scalable digital preservation solutions, but also did look at providing one or two low-level automated QA tools that these large-scale workflows depend on. First of the two tools I'll be demonstrating something called JP2K, and people may have heard of it. It's written in Python and an open source tool that basically checks conformance to the JP2000 profile. There wasn't a good validator around, and in the development of this, we even found that some of the JP2000s on the official site weren't actually valid. It also does a level of feature extraction and tells you about the different image blocks, etc. that are in the file. The details are there, the code's on GitHub. There is already an online demonstrator, and there's a leaflet, and it's GPL licensed. The other tool is probably not in quite as good a shape, software maturity-wise. It's slightly more wide-ranging. It's called Xcore Sound. It's for QAing audio migration or QAing large audio collections. It was developed by the Danish National Library, who've got a mandate to they basically record all state broadcasting from Denmark, which means they've got this huge collection of video and audio. And it's three tools in one. So one is overlap analysis. They have this thing of, they have blocks that they've recorded, but some of those overlap, and they want to work out which stuff they've got twice, so you can feed it to audio files and it will work out if there's an overlap between them. Another one's sound match, so that looks for occurrences of a small file within a large file. A typical one would be looking for jingles or an advert. And then finally waveform compare, which compares two audio files and reports a similarity. It does this by actually playing the waveforms. It does all of these by playing the files and comparing the waveforms. So it's capable of spotting similar files even if they're compressed. One's compressed and the other isn't. And that's GPL2 licensed, and again available on the Open Preservation GitHub site. And it has its own leaflet and a reasonable set of help files which should help anyone get going. The only JPL is distributed for Windows and an Ubuntu package or a Debian package. Xcore Sound at the moment only got a Debian package. It is possible to build this on Windows, but we haven't got an installed executable. And that's me.